Okay, good morning. We're going to do some practice on rearranging formulae or changing the subject today. So I'm going to go through a couple of examples just because a couple of you were struggling with the exercises yesterday. So we're going to start off with this one, example 1. We're going to make x the subject of the formula y equals 3x. So what we've got here, we've got y equals 3 times x. So when we've got 3x, that means 3 times x. And when we're making something the subject of the formula, that means we want to get it on its own on one side of the formula. So we want to end up with x equals something. So we've got y equals 3x. And we've already decided that's 3 times x. So to get back from 3 times x, if we want just x, we need to divide this side by 3. So if we divide this side by 3, that leaves us with just x on the right hand side. But because we've got an equal sign here, we need to do the same to both sides. So we need to divide this side by 3 as well, otherwise it won't be equal anymore. So we end up with then y over 3 equals x, and we can see we've got x on its own on one side of the formula now. So we've got y over 3, or y divided by 3, equals x. So all we're just doing the same thing to both sides in order to get x on its own. So that's example 1. Example 2, this time we're going to make b the subject of the formula a equals b plus 2c. So we need to make b the subject of the formula. So again, what we were saying before, the subject of the formula, we need b on its own on one side of the formula. So here we've got a equals b plus 2c. We can see we've got this plus 2c. That's what we want to sort of get rid of, because then we've got b on its own. So in order to go from this side to b, what we need to do on this side of the formula is subtract or take away 2c, because we've got plus 2c. To get rid of that, we need to minus 2c. So we're going to take away 2c from that side. So that leaves us with just b on that side. On this side, we need to do the same, because again, we've got an equals. We need to do the same thing to both sides so it won't stay balanced. So we're going to subtract 2c from that side. So if we take away 2c, we're left with, we had a, and we've now subtracted 2c, so we've got a minus 2c, and that equals b. So now we can see we've got b on its own on one side of the formula. So we've gone from b having something else on its own side, it's now the subject because it's on its own on one side of the formula.